everyone, welcome back to another Surface Interval with the Dive Monster Talk. I'm Daisy, Dive Monster Jr.
And I'm Rudy, Dive Monster Senior, and this episode we take it a step further than last time. Last time we showed you a very cheap setup for making great underwater videos, and this time
we take it a step further with some dive lights. Now let's talk about lights underwater.
Now for our non-diving friends, a little bit an explanation. The light, when it goes through the water, is actually losing a little bit power. Several light frequencies get filtered out. Think of a rainbow, the colors of a rainbow. So when light penetrates the water, first down to 5 meters, the red light is already vanishing. Down to 10 meters it's completely gone and the orange light is kind of non-existing anymore. After that, yellow is gone. From 20 to 25 meters from the other side of the rainbow spectrum, the violet is vanishing. And when you go down to 25 to 30 meters, the only thing left is actually blue light, green light. So all the underwater pictures and videos looking a kind of like gloomy green, blue, gray with not a lot of light left.
And that is why you need a dive light to bring back the colors underwater, especially when you're planning to take videos.
So we were looking for some cheap dive lights because we didn't want to spend an arm and a leg. So online we go, Lazada, Shopee, the Chinese cheap shopping centers online for the Philippines offer a plethora of underwater lights. And that's where we found one. And
the best part is it's only about $20. So if you actually look for the correct one, you might even get it a little bit, just a tiny bit cheaper, free shipping and all those promos. There you go, you have a budget-friendly dive light.
And don't get fooled by numbers with thousands and thousands of lumen. Those little tiny lights don't have a monster outcome, but it definitely helps you with creating real colors underwater on a very narrow or close distance.
So this is actually our cheap underwater setup, as you have seen in our episode 3 of Surface Interval, but with the dive light. So how much was this one? This is
around $20, and it arrived here in less than a week.
So the good thing about this is it has different settings and it's only just one button, just click done. And if you want to, it's like a GoPro. You basically have just to press it a few seconds, then it's on, and then you have stronger, then it even has an SOS mode. But it's really just direct, and it's great for the GoPro because it's just like that. You just point it to your underwater creature and bam, you have a great footage with colors directly on the critter directly on the critter.
That's a big critter.
So
however, also a big advantage is it can be charged via I think it's a micro USB.
Yes, micro USB.
And so you can use your power bank on the boat between the dives because of course small batteries don't last forever. But it did a fantastic job. Add to that, the GoPro makes fantastic footage underwater. We are blessed here in usually good visibility and clean water. So in the shallow areas, the GoPro by itself makes already fantastic stuff. However, this setup with our selfie stick is actually perfect, and I miss it on quite some dives. As you can see here, we go into cages with that little thing, and
you can even see a flamboyant fish here, just beautiful. And that's in the open, not in the cages where you have closed corals. It's just directly on the cuttlefish, and it brings out the color.
Of course, it doesn't have a very wide angle, so the surroundings are still green. But for our purpose, to keep the memories, it's absolutely fantastic, and therefore we are very, very, very happy. I mean, this little light saw whale sharks, white-tip reef sharks, a lot of different moray eels. It went to Apo Island, and all the footage is I think more than acceptable for just keeping the memories. Also, one of our most famous moray eel was in a little bit of crack and was with that light, and you can see the footage for yourself. I think this is brilliant.
We might have used it a couple of times, but it is a great video, especially just from a GoPro, just an action cam done.
Yeah. Now we probably have the sexiest camera lady at all, which you can see in the GoPro footage right now.
You did not see that coming.
However, we are extremely happy to have Mama Monster in her blue nightgown assisting us. When it comes to the little light, which was here in something like 7 days, it comes with a USB cable, and it also comes with one of the red filters as well as a blur filter. With that blur filter you can make the beam a little bit more even and spread out. However, with that small light it also takes quite a little bit of the light power away. In one of the next episodes I'm gonna talk more technical about red filters and our great experience with them. So you subscribe for our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out that interesting episode, because it's gonna be interesting.
So before we end this video, let's actually take a quick, flashback to the dives we made with this setup. Let's take a look.
So what do you think about this little setup? At the end of the day, in 2020 we have that GoPro 7, which is used maximum $200. Add to that the housing, which I recommend to buy new, it's about $50. So we end up at $250, $70 and $20 for that little light is $270, $10 to $20, it's $290 for that footage, and a cheap setup where you obviously, as you have seen, can make some of the really great footage. You impress your friends.
Yeah.
It's not only for your own memory, which is of course more important than impressing friends, but if you are one of those social guys, $290, less than 15,000 pesos, that's the way to go, in my opinion.
And that's it for this surface interval. I hope you like this video, share it, and of course comment any suggestions or just stupid ideas you have. I'm Daisy.
I'm Rudy.
See you in the next surface interval.
Bye!